I think from the previous video you must have got some knowledge on cyber security, cybercrime investigation and digital forensic. Let's have a brief discussion. So, what is digital forensics? Digital forensics is the preservation, identification, extraction, interpretation, and documentation of computer evidence which can be used in the court of law. Then comes the part of investigation process of digital forensics science. These are as follows: identification, collection, preservation, examination, analysis and presentation. Then comes the part that is branches of digital forensics. There are generally 4 branches of digital forensics. They are network forensics, firewall forensics, database forensics, mobile device forensics. The name of different branches speaks to the different areas which they focus on.
Steps to install Autopsy in Kali Linux. It comes pre-installed in Kali Linux, so let's start the Kali virtual machine. You will find the option Forensics in the Application tab. Select Autopsy from the list of forensics tools. But in this session we are going to configure and run Autopsy in Windows, so let's begin. First of all, download Autopsy from the website to install Autopsy in Windows. Perform the following steps. Run the Autopsy AMSI file if Windows prompts with user account control. Click Yes. Click through the dialog boxes until you click a button that says Finish. Autopsy should now be fully installed. Yes. Now let's run the Autopsy tool to recover the deleted file from the drive G. As you can see, at first Autopsy gives us 3 options over here. First one is to create a new case. Then we can also open a recent case. Then we can also open a case of our choice that we have created earlier. But for now we have to create a new case. Then comes the dialog box to add the information that is optional. First the case number, then the name of the examiner, then the phone number of the examiner, then the mail ID of the examiner, then at last notes. You may put this if you want or else keep it blank. Then click on Finish. Then the Autopsy will take a few minutes to create its own database. Then here you have to select the disk type. That is disk image or VM file or local disk or local files or unallocated space image or Autopsy local image results or XRY text export, but for now we have to keep it as local disk because we have taken a USB drive for the digital forensic purpose. Then here you have to select the disk from your system. The name of our disk is USB drive G. Select it and click on OK. Then comes the ingest modules. So, first of all we need to know what is our ingest module. Ingest modules in Autopsy run on the data sources that are added to a case. When you add a disk image or local drive or logical folder in Autopsy, you'll be presented with a list of modules to run, such as hash lookup and keyword search. Those are all ingest modules. We have 14 types of ingest modules in Autopsy. Those are recent activity, hash lookup, file type identification, extension mismatch detector, H. Recent activity is to search for recent activity like what is being browsed or searched or opened recently. Then the hash lookup module is to calculate MUT5 hash values for files and look up hash values in database to determine if the file is notable or not. Means it is known or unknown. Then the file type identification is to identify the file type. Then the extension mismatch detector module uses the results from the file type identification and files that have an extension that is not traditionally associated with the file's detected type. Means what was the extension of the file before it was changed in order to distract the investigators. Then click Next. The tool is now analyzing the data according to the module we have set and it is retrieving the deleted files. Then the Autopsy will process the data source and add it to the local database. This step will take time according to how large the data was in that drive and how fast your system is. Now the processing is over and the data source has been added to the local database and the files have been analyzed. Now in the left-hand side we can see the type of files it has retrieved from the drive, such as images, videos, audios, archives, databases, documents. Now let's come to the deleted files. It has made 2 categories, one is the file system and the other one is all files. Coming to the all files, we can see all the retrieved files and more information about the files. That is the modified time, that is the time when the file was last modified, then when the file was last changed, when it was last accessed, last created, and also we can see the size of the file, flags allocated or unallocated, flags meta, and the location of that file MD5 hash if any, and the location of that file. Now let's extract the file from its database to our own system. Let's go for a MUP4 file. This is the main process. Right-click on that file, and then click on Extract Files. Then it will take some time to extract the file. Now we can see the file has been extracted. We can find the extracted file over here. We can see it has created a folder on the desktop. Open it. Then click on Export. Here we can see the file we have extracted just now. Let's play the P4 file. Yes, we have successfully extracted it. The reason why Autopsy is mostly used for digital forensic. Because it can recover or retrieve any type of file, even if the device or file is encrypted or password protected. So, in the next video we will know more about the functions of Autopsy tool. That's all for today. Yes. Now